21.
Like parties? Do you like parties? Who had a birthday party last week?
Mama. Hang on.
Who had a birthday? Show them again how old you are.
I'm 5.
When was your birthday? What was the day?
We're just downstairs.
When was your birthday? What birthday? July. What number? That's right. What is
Smile.
Okay, buddy. I'll see you later.
Okay. Smile. Get the whole family.
Okay, Mazel Tov. Today, August 4th, 1994, we're here at the Beth Jacob Synagogue celebrating Aliza Chaya Jessen's Bat Mitzvah.
Mazel tov.
Mazel Tov.
Sit straight.
The song that doesn't end. It goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing and not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
I play.
Don't worry about it.
Smile.
It's a movie. Hey, Mazel Tov. All the best. Mazel Tov, Aliza. Congratulations. 12 years old. Bat Mitzvah. Look this, that's it. And Booby, look this way. That's it. We're gonna take it. That's it. Lady, little smile. Okay. Finish school aside. One.
Emily. Bobby, say hello. And I'm 35 and older. Say something. It's movies. Bobby, say hello.
Say hello to the video. Say Mazel Tov.
Say Mazel Tov. Say hello. Say something to Aliza.
Mazel Tov, Terry, get back.
Yay! Mazel Tov, Lisa, Sharon, and the whole
The whole game. We should have many more singers in good health and happiness always. Amen.
To the family and to Lisa.
Mazel Tov. We're happy to get together again for another Simcha. As usual, see what's everybody.
Corinne and Brenda. Corinne and Jerry. Up there.
Welcome, Violet.
Corinne and Jerry. Go ahead. Mazel Tov, Aliza. We're thrilled to be here, celebrate with you. We're thrilled for your family.
One.
Smile. This is happy. This is really happy.
Okay, we'll be looking this way. And Zadie, and lower the head. That's it. Perfect.
Lisa, don't shoot. Look at the camera. Wait, now, you know what? Let her sit more in front of her feet.
You stand up underneath. That's it. And put one hand. That's it. Perfect. bit closer. And actually, my head actually should be out this way because your chin being blocked by your head. Lower the chin. Perfect. Like one more shot.
Rich, look at the camera. No, no,
Say something. Rachel, come here. Sit down on the floor. Come here.
Here,
mighty, as well as a turtle which is steadfast, anchored, and persevering. Our turtle centerpieces would prefer to go home with a child. Their addresses are already attached, so each child, in the course of the evening, look for a turtle with their home address. Please be aware that there is only one turtle centerpiece per family, and only take the one with your address. Also, please, this is very important. Do not remove them from the tables until the end of the evening. Now I would like to call upon my state staff to make a motion. We are grateful for their infinite support. To their assistance, we always resort. With love, affection, and a hip hip hooray! Let's get another candle lighting underway. favor tonight, and this next candle, please to light. For me, Uncle Jerry is a dentist, and Karen a speech therapist. So Daniela and Josh, your language diction will be articulated with the cleanest dentition. Now that the children keep you busy morning and eves, will we still be invited to rake your leaves? And of course, don't forget your wonderful parties at the pool during the summer when we don't have school. And remember when you must leave the kids behind to ask us to babysit, for we won't mind. So would your family please step up for their turn and cause the next candle light to burn? A bit of diversion now and then, and so we're up to candle number 10. Auntie Lisa and Uncle Eddie are at it again. And all that's left is a question of when. By all accounts, it should be in the fall, when they'll be joined by a new guy or doll. Eddie's a doctor, good and kind. Lisa's a teacher, developing the mind. Joel, their sweet little guy, soon won't be their small fry. The kindest of nature Joel's always had, for he is a darling, cuddly lad. For everyone knows whom he does adore. Of course, it's Barney, the dinosaur. Would this blossoming family please draw near and light the next candle, which is here? Back to United States, we go for our new candle, as we ask our New Jersey cousins this next one to handle. The Strasmans a great effort have always made to celebrate with us. We're glad they stayed. Barbara's a teacher of teachers, of those who can't hear, and at a conference in Toronto gave a lecture this year. Any computer problem which for you may evolve, Kenny will always most certainly solve. Their children are lovely, as you can certainly see. Aliza, Hanan, and Chaim are 3. So please will you all honor us tonight and come up for this next candle to light.
Rachel.
lovely party. But nonetheless, the thing they did best was create the children with which they are blessed. Sisters and brothers are lots of fun. When looking at quantities greater than one, we get along famously, of course, to a degree, that no other family would care to disagree. Through thick and through thin, whatever troubles we're in, we have one another's, we're sisters and brothers. Ahuva, that's me, I'm the first of the crew, and often spaced out with Star Trek the New. Maytel is perfect in every way. I'm sure if you ask, that's what she'd say. Aliza is the bat mitzvah girl, and she's great. And she's the reason we're here to celebrate. Yechesko was the first of the guys, and when he was born, it sure was a surprise. Rafi is a sweet, quiet, and gentle lad. If you hear him tonight, my parents will be glad. Shlomo is the youngest of the clan, playing all day with his car, truck, or van. 3 sisters, 3 brothers, and our parents too. Could this candle be lit by our motley crew? Wishes of good luck, good health, and happiness.
Ariella Nagel, Naomi Goldstein, Aliza Teplitsky, oh Shoshana, Mazel Tov Aliza, Mazel Tov Aliza, Shira from Shira, Mazel Tov Aliza from Maya, Mazel Tov Aliza from Miriam, Mazel Tov Aliza, you look good, Miriam. Mazel Tov Aliza from Lena. I hope you have a happy 12th birthday. Mazel Tov Aliza from Jennifer. Mazel Tov Aliza. Mazel tov to me. Mazel tov, Aliza. Mazel tov again. Mazel tov, Aliza. Have a great bat mitzvah. Ahuva.
Mazel tov, Aliza. Chana.
Mazel tov, Aliza. From Shira. Hi, Mazel tov, Aliza. This is a really great party, and you look really good. I love you, even if you are my sister. Bye-bye. That way. Wait till you go first. I'll be after her. Mazel tov, Aliza. It's a great party. I like your dress. And here's Yael. Mazel tov, Aliza. You look really nice. I'm having a lot of fun. Yael.
Mazel tov. It's a great celebration. Kei Niska. We should rejoice with you on other days.
Mazel tov to the family, and I hope the food is good.
Should always be as beautiful as you look. Mazel tov and best wishes.
Mazel tov to you, Aliza. We are very pleased to be in your bat mitzvah, and we hope that you would be happy from now and on forever, and we would be able to share a lot of simchas together.
It's a pleasure to be here to join the Jessen family, the Weisberg family, to wish Aliza mazel and to tell her she's a lucky girl that she has such a wonderful family, parents, grandparents, a great-grandmother, siblings. So I'm sure she'll live up to her name and have nachas and joy, happiness itself, and give much pleasure and joy to the family and to all the guests. Mazel tov and God bless you.
To be here to celebrate number 3 and the last bat mitzvah in the family. And we wish you and your entire family mazel tov, and we look forward to the bar mitzvahs.
What are we going to say?
Say, Aliza, we remember when you were born, and we're very happy to be here on this occasion. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
I'll come back.
Mazel tov to Aliza.
Aliza and to the whole family.
And to the whole family, Boobies and Zadis.
Mazel tov, Aliza. We should always celebrate together as families.
Hi, Mazel tov, Sharon, Aaron, and all the kids, and especially Aliza. I'm really happy to be here. Mazel tov.
Outrageous stuff. Mazel tov to the camera and the family and Aliza and everybody.
Mazel tov, Justin family. We wish you the very, very best. On behalf of Benny and myself and Noah, we thank you. Mazel tov.
Mazel tov. We just keep celebrating one bat mitzvah after the other. Deja vu.
To all of you, lots of nachas, health, and happiness, and many, many more simchas. Eugene and Marikets.
I've heard many of the rabbis tolerate the kids, but Aliza's not used to it, so please give her full attention.
Good evening, honored rabbis, teachers, family, and friends. This week's portion, Parsha Re'eh, starts off with a blessing and a curse. Parakut Aleph, Psukim Kaf Vav ad Kaf Chen. Re'eh Anochi noten lefanechem hayom bracha u'klala. Et ha'bracha asher tishme'u el mitzvot Hashem Elokechem asher Anochi mitzaveh etzchem hayom. U'klala. אם לא תשמעו על מצוות השם אלוקיכם, וסרתם מן הדרך אשר אנוכי מצווה אתכם היום, ללכת אחרי אלוקים אחרים אשר לא ידעתם. Chapter 11, verses 26 to 28. See, I present before you today a blessing and a curse. The blessing, that you hearken to the commandments of Hashem, your God, that I command you today. And the curse, if you do not hearken to the commandments of Hashem, your God, and you stray from the path that I command you today to follow other gods of other nations that you did not know. What is the blessing and what is the curse? Rashi says that the blessing and the curse were told to Bnei Israel on Mount Gerizim and Mount Ebal. The Ramban, on the other hand, does not believe that these verses have to do with Mount Gerizim and Mount Ebal. He believes that what Hashem is saying is that if you follow His commandments, you will be blessed, and if you don't follow His commandments, you will be cursed. Rabbi Mordechai Katz says that the blessing is the happiness you receive from doing a good deed, and that the curse is the guilt that you feel after you had a chance to do a good deed, and you didn't, or after you did a bad deed. This week's Parsha also talks about a few dinim, laws. I would like to talk about one of them. The din I would like to talk about is Shemitah. Shemitah comes every 7 years, which happens to be this year. During the Shemitah year, we leave the land alone. We are not allowed to harvest produce or work the fields for an entire year. We put our trust into Hashem that He will provide us with our needs. There's a story that demonstrates the point that you should trust Hashem at all times. There once was a ship filled with jewels, and it was about to sink. The captain told everyone to throw their belongings overboard, except for little pouches, except for small necessities. Everyone ran to their rooms and threw their belongings overboard, except for little pouches filled with jewels. One man watched and went to his room. He threw his belongings overboard, except for his tallis and tefillin. Another man saw this and asked him why he didn't keep his money or jewels instead. He answered, "How could I? Even if I threw away my money, Hashem will provide me with the money I need. But how can I throw out the holy symbols of my religion? These are my life. If I abandon these, I might as well have nothing. All the money in the world won't help me." From Shemitah, we also learn the importance of tzedakah, charity. That is, that we should always give tzedakah, even in tough times. Tzedakah is one of the Jewish principles. As the Talmud says, Israel is known by 3 characteristics: mercy, chastity, and charity. If you don't give charity, you may one day become poor. I have a mashal, a parable to tell you, taken from the book Lilmod Ulelamed. There once was a very rich man. He had a devoted wife, a successful business, and a spacious, comfortable home. One day, as he was sitting down to dinner, there was a knock at the door. When he opened the door, there was a beggar. The beggar told him that he hadn't eaten for 2 days and asked if he could have a little bit of food. The man told the beggar that he should get a job so that he could buy his own food instead of having to beg for food, and sent the beggar away empty-handed. Not long after this incident, the man's business took a downfall. Slowly, the man lost everything. His wife offered to get a job, but the man was so ashamed that he couldn't support her, he gave her a divorce. Several months later, the wife remarried to a newly rich man. One day, as they were sitting down to dinner, there was a knock at the door. A beggar appeared, but the new husband was a charitable man. He invited the beggar in and gave him enough food and money to last him for weeks. The beggar accepted the money gratefully, but the whole time he was looking downward. After the beggar left, the husband realized that his wife had a strange expression on her face. The wife told her husband that she knew the beggar. She said that the beggar was her ex-husband. Suddenly, the husband realized something. He told his wife that he once came to her door, but was sent away by her husband. He also told her that not long after that, good fortune came his way. Then he asked her if she thought there was any reason why his fortunes and her ex-husband's fortunes were reversed. She answered, "I most certainly think there was, for we are told, he who closes his ears to the cry of the poor will one day cry out and not be heard." Now that I am turning the age of bat mitzvah, I hope to do all the mitzvah I can and not turn them away, so I can merit a bracha, a blessing. I also hope to become a very charitable person. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for coming, from in the city and from out of town, to help celebrate this time in my life. I would especially like to thank the Teplitskys for coming from Camp Moshevet and for bringing some of my friends with them. I would like to thank my parents for loving me and caring for me, for being behind me every step of the way, for always being there for me, to lend me a shoulder to cry on, or to be there to show me a good time. Mom, Dad, I hope you can feel my love to you the way I feel your love towards me, unconditional. I also want to thank you for bringing me up in a nice Jewish home, where you teach me right from wrong, and for sending me to a Jewish school to teach me the Torah and Mitzvah. Thank you.
Next, I'd like to call upon my brother Yecheskel to say a short Dvar Torah.
Parshat Shavua is a Parshat Re'eh. Parshat Re'eh, Perek Tetvav, Pasuk Zayin Katuv. Ki yeh becha evyon me'achad achecha, ve'achad she'arecha ve'artzecha, asher Hashem Elokecha natan lecha. Lo tamet et levavecha, ve'lo tikpot et yetecha me'achicha ha'evyon. Rashi shoel, lama katuv achicha, ve'lo shachen, o chaver, o ish. Az Rashi oner, she'Torah melamed otanu, שאתה חייב לתת צדקה לאיש הני, ואם אתה לא תיתן לו צדקה, אתה תהיה אחיו שלו. זה אומר שאתה תהיה כמוהו, אני. תודה רבה.
Now I'd like to call upon my father as your host to deliver a speech.
As usual, this is a last minute, although we did get this done early enough to type this in the morning. But anyways, I hope I can remember. Honored rabbis, my parents, relatives, friends, and Aliza, this is a message to you. Before I wrote down this speech, I was looking at the invitation for this bat mitzvah celebration, and I noted that you were all really invited on the invitation for dinner and dancing. I didn't see anything about speeches and candle lighting and all kinds of other ceremony that takes away from your socialization and fun. So for a few moments I thought about canning the speeches, but then I decided that the invitation will just have to remain a bit inaccurate. Sorry. Anyways, Aliza spoke about several different aspects of this week's Parsha, Parshat Re'eh. I'd like to give a small added interpretation to a few of the things on which she touched. Aliza spoke about the connection between Shmita and Tzedakah, pointing out that even in tough times, we are still required to give Tzedakah. The requirement of tzedakah continues throughout the Shemitah year, even though we receive no proceeds from our land during that time. Furthermore, as Yechezkel just pointed out in his Dvar Torah, you are certainly required to give tzedakah if you do have the means, and you're never supposed to turn your back on the poor, or you may become poor yourself one day. Another important aspect of Shemitah laws is, which is mentioned in our parsha, is the absolution of debts. That is, anyone who owes money has their debt absolved by the Shemitah year. The Torah is careful to point out that you're required to continue to give loans even in the 5th and 6th years of the cycle, even though it is possible that these may never be paid back and may be absolved in the 7th year. What the Torah is teaching us from the laws of connection with the laws of Shemitah and Tzedakah is that we are all really equal. One cannot think of themselves as better or higher than the next person, or you may sink to that person's position. This is true both on a physical level, but also on a spiritual level. Our goal is always to reach the highest physical, of course, but certainly spiritual level possible. We aspire the same for our fellow man and fellow Jew. But if he does not reach that level, the level that which we have managed, we're not allowed to scorn him or think of ourselves as superior. Only when we can reach this physical and spiritual unity of our people can we help to fulfill what is written at the end of this week's parsha. And that is, we read, Shalosh pamim bashana yira'eh kol zechuracha et b'nei Hashem Elokecha b'makom asher yivchar. That is the aspiration to go up 3 times per year to Yerushalayim and properly celebrate the festivals. This can only occur, of course, when Mashiach comes and the temple is restored in its rightful place in Yerushalayim. However, in the meantime, we should really learn a message in this part of the parsha, both a message, a present political message for our Israeli leadership and for the rest of the world. That is, it is clear from this portion of the Torah, and is definitely repeated in several other places in the Torah, what the status of Yerushalayim is. It is the capital of Israel and of the Jewish people in general. It will always remain united, and it should be clear that it is not negotiable in any type of peace agreement. Yerushalayim is and must always remain united and in our hands. Aliza, my message to you at your bat mitzvah is relatively simple. As you alluded to, in the beginning of the parsha, it is written, "V'haya ki yaviacha Hashem Elokecha al haaretz asher ata ba'asham al rishta v'natata et habracha al har Gerizim v'et haklala al har Eval." Moshe said to the Jewish people that when, in the name of God, that when God brings you to the entrance of Eretz Yisrael, which you are going to inherit, there will be, as you mentioned, a bracha and a kala, a blessing and a curse. So just as Moshe was talking to the Jewish people at the entrance to Eretz Yisrael, so your mother and I are talking to you at this entrance to life as a responsible Jewish woman. Your mother and I aspire for you to choose to become a true bat mitzvah and merit Hashem's brachot. At the same time, we wish for you always to be tolerant of your fellow man and demonstrate the quality of Ahavat Yisrael, to love your fellow Jew and fellow man. To see you grow up in this way would truly fulfill our dreams for you. Aliza, if you need an example to follow, there are 2 people who are unfortunately not with us who always demonstrated these qualities which we hope for you. They are your great-grandfather, Zadie Irmisleben, and your uncle, Max Weisberg. I'm sure their spirits are always with you to guide you, and you need only to follow in their footsteps. I would be remiss if I didn't take a moment to thank your grandparents, who have been important contributors in raising you to this stage, and who always helped your mother and I with whatever we needed. I must, of course, also take a moment to thank my life's partner, my wife Sharon. I wrote a short little thing here, and I can't really expand on it too much, but just to look around at the details and to see what she's been able to manage here, this party and celebration could, of course, not have happened without her. But, however, Sharon, you're much, much more important than, of course, just this party. You're important to us in our life, and I love you. Finally, I wish to thank all of you who have come to celebrate with us, especially those who have come from New York, New Jersey, California, Houston, Boston, Detroit, Ennismore, Muskoka, Brampton, and of course Thornhill and Richmond Hill. Please continue. Oh, and Buffalo. Almost forgot. Would be killed for that. Please, and if I forgot anyone, please. Oh, Wasaga Beach. I didn't know about that. Please continue to have a great. Oh, and Hamilton. That's it. Everybody else, if I didn't mention you, I thank you for coming from, even from Downsview in Toronto. Please continue to have a great time, and may we merit to celebrate many Simchot together in the future. Thank you very much.
Her grandmother. Mazel tov, Aliza.
Mazel tov, Aliza.
Are you making a motion?
who make it a policy not to speak at dinners after 10 o'clock. It's not a bad idea. But when is it a good idea for a rabbi to speak? When an oilam is hungry, terrible time, terrible. When they're well fed, it's also a terrible time. Also, these are the challenges that life puts before a rabbi. Our dear host and hostess, dear parents, grandparents, great-grandmother, beloved Rabbanim, Morai Rabbosai. Let me take you to a delicate area of Jewish scholarship. The Zohar Chadash tells us or light Zed Talmud Yerushalmi. That's the Jerusalem Talmud. That's where all the light is to be found. The Nahora de Oraisa. That's where you find the light of the Torah. B'machashakim. In the darkness. Where is the darkness? That's Talmuda de Babel. And what's even stranger is that the Babylonian Talmud says that about itself. B'machshakim hoshivani Hashem. In the darkness I was placed by God. Zed Talmuda de Babel, that's the Babylonian Talmud. And this creates a problem in Jewish theology. Which Talmud do we follow? Do you know which one? We follow the Babylonian Talmud. And we just heard that the Babylonian Talmud is not the better one of the two. How can we understand such a statement? The answer is given in a recently published volume by a scholar in America who has taken upon himself to examine several chapters of Masechta Shabbos in the Babylonian Talmud and 7 chapters in the Jerusalem Talmud. And he tries and he suggests the following answer. The Jerusalem Talmud was full of light, but it was light, it was marvelous. It was, say, like Einstein's theory of relativity. How many people can understand it? Very few. The Jerusalem Talmud was marvelous, but the number of people who understood it were severely limited. And therefore, for all the light that's in it, it lost to the Babylonian Talmud. It's the Babylonian Talmud, which is not as deep then, but it's sufficiently comprehensible to carry the day before it. And he proves this through a statement in our own Gemara Erev and Yud Gimel Amid Beis, where the Gemara says, Goli b'yodua, it is absolutely clear and well known she'ein b'doro shel Rabbi Meir ke-Rabbi Meir. There was no man at Rabbi Meir's time that was as good as Rabbi Meir. Umipnei ma lo kavu halacha k'moso. So why then didn't the halacha follow Rabbi Meir? We find that when Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Yehuda have a disagreement, the law goes with Rabbi Yehuda, and yet there was no one like Rabbi Meir. The answer is, Shelo Yachlu Chaveiro Shelo Lamod al sov da'atov. His friends were incapable of reaching the heights of his ideas and to understand what they were. And therefore, Rabbi Meir lost out for all his profundity. It doesn't take too great profundity on anybody's part to recognize that we are celebrating today with an outstanding family. In fact, the family has become such a legend that it's even subject to some slight exaggeration. I was present one day and I heard a lady say to another, "You see that lady over there? She's the mother of 5 doctors." They were speaking about Mrs. Isaac Chestnut. They forgot that, as it is, ich verstehe. It's a family whose quality is recognized. Anybody who knew Rabbi Yirmiyah Slavin, Olav Shalom, knew that there was a gentleman of first class. Anybody who knows his beloved wife, Mrs. Sonia Slavin, knows that this is a very, very fine, a marvelous person. And whoever looks at this family as it branches out recognizes without too much difficulty, doesn't take too great a profundity to realize that this is quite a marvelous family. And I can only say that the best is yet to be in Yirtz Hashem. Wait till we see the younger generation, Kanaim Horet, the Zingalach of these young people. I still remember when tonight's Kalamidel was the star of an earlier session. And rightly do the Weisbergs have reason to be proud of their team, and the team has reason to be proud of them. I myself can only tell you that Dr. Jessen, he comes to shul every morning. I remember a conversation that I had with him when he arrived in Toronto. And I said to him, you know, a man like you, with aspirations as you have, should be in shul every morning. And if not every morning, at least Mondays and Thursdays. That was when he was on the night shift at Branson. He was there in the emergency. And Baruch Hashem, since then he has risen in estimation. And Taki, one sees him every morning, Baruch Hashem. And one sees him in all the right places. And one sees him with his children. And he lays in the Torah as it should be done. And this is a talent that has been passed on to a number of members of the Jessen family, all of whom are great Torah readers. When you hear these melodies, you hear Rabbi Yirmiyah's voice. He taught his grandchildren, he imparted his knowledge to them, and it's a wonderful thing for the eyes to behold. And as the father of 5 girls, can I Torah, and no boys, I can still remember when some of my daughters asked me a serious question. They said, Daddy, what's going to happen with our name? Meaning the name Burak. And I said to them, my name, even though you get married, you carry my name in a different way. Every one of you, if you make a Mishaberach, if somebody says a blessing to you over the Torah, a special blessing, I will say for Fege Dvorah, Basarab Moshe Yaakov, Esther Libbe, the daughter of Rabbi Moshe Yaakov, so that all of you are automatically incorporated inside my name. I'm not particularly excited about the word Burak, which as all of you know means a beet, etc. Although it has a history, by the way, it goes back to the sugar that was made from beets and is still made from beets. And our family a couple of 100 years ago, when the Kaiser of Austria did us the honor of offering education coupled with military service, it was then that my grandfather, many times removed, called his sons together to ask them what they thought of this package, and they said they didn't want it, so the name had to be changed, but they retained the flavor from zucker, which it was sugar, and they changed it to burak, which means beets, except in all inflections, one called himself Bolk, another one called himself Berk, and so it went. These changes names, whatever happens to these little girls, it will be quite clear that these are the daughters of Dr. and Mrs. Jessen. The doctor, soll gesund sein, the Mrs., a geneticist, and the product, Kanein Hora, a very, very fine product. No one has any tanis. Every one of them, Kanein Hora, represents a marvelous development from the oldest who can talk Torah like a Rav, Kanein Hora, down to the youngest member who came over and shook my hand very warmly and said Shalom Aleichem. And so I say, you don't have to be a real chacham to recognize the quality of this family. It's clearly visible to all. And I say to all of you, Halevai, by everyone who is here, that there should be such families, so devoted to Torah, to mitzvahs, and to learning, and you can all say Amen. And now my dear Bas Mitzvah, come forward. And if can I haven't taken it. My dear Aliza, hi. For you, just a little word of Torah. A brief one, from the opening words of the center of this week. Re'ei Anochi. See, the sentence says, see, I give before you. The Baal HaTurim says, Re'ei Anochi. All receive the word Anochi, which God said when he gave the 10 Commandments. And he said, Anochi, I took you out of Egypt to be your God. Anochi, a Jew must always keep God before him, and especially a young lady. Young ladies are so part of the world of style. You know, there's a time when all the ladies decide that they've got to have the Italian clip, and suddenly they don't look Jewish anymore. There is a time when they've got to have a different kind of a look. It's called the hardware look. The dresses suddenly blossom forth with all kinds of hardware. There is a time when we become ponies, as it were. Whatever style declares. And there are, alas, styles and times when it's almost stylish to be half naked in public. And that's also a style. And all of that is to forget what Torah is all about. Refinement, edelkeit, decency. Re'ei Anochi. Remember, what did people want when they heard Anochi? When they heard the Ribono Shel Olam saying, I took you out of the land of Egypt. They dreamed that they would have freedom. Freedom to continue to hear the Torah, to study it, and to live by it. I hope, I'm sure that that's what you will become. You will not be one of those changelings that change their ways all the time, or their styles, or their ideas. You've grown up in a home that is pledged to Torah and mitzvahs. I'm sure you will abide by it. But now, we present you the same as we give to the boys of our shul, a chumash, which we want you to take. That's from the shul. And then the sisterhood believes in supporting its local rabbi. That's me. So it presents you with one of my book that I wrote.